bitch, I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash look like fall leaves in the backfield.
It is 6:20 a.m. Just did my push-ups right here, and then just made the bed and decided that I was gonna make a vlog for today. This is my new apartment, what we're in right now. Got the whiteboard, got the bed. This is something that I haven't really showed y'all. I haven't been talking about it too much on YouTube. I haven't posted on YouTube, really. I have been taking a break, bro. I changed the ideology from posting one video a day to now going to 2 videos a week, but higher quality, because I realized I was just posting and the quality was shit. I was trying to post every day, but it was terrible. So I want to be more intentional. Today is actually the last day that I'm gonna be working at the steakhouse. I'm excited for that. At least that's what the manager said. I put in my 2 weeks a few weeks ago, and it's coming up on that 2-week mark, and he's gonna make the schedule today, so that's cool. I just started a new job, and it's sales, right? It's HVAC sales, and I really like it. It's retail sales in Home Depot, and that's cool. And I get to build the business on the side, take care of what I need to, build the content, get more clients, etc., until I can finally leave that job as well. But for now, today, what we have going on is a race day, and there's a Grand Prix. It's a Grand Prix in Arlington, Texas, the Indy 500 cars that are racing around, and I'm super excited. I bought some tickets, so I'm gonna take y'all with me. For now, we gotta take a cold shower. We gotta finish the morning routine. We did 50 push-ups, cold shower. We're gonna read the Bible, pray, journal, and then we're vamonos. We're gonna hit a little pump at the gym, and then from there, we're just gonna go straight to the race because they start early. And so, yeah, this is exciting. I'm excited. I've never been to something like this. Fast cars, big engines, bro. But yeah, we're just gonna take you through a day in the life on the Sunday, and I'll just show you how it goes, talk to you in between. All right. This is the kitchen. So I had to be quiet because my roommates, I got 3 of them, and they're all sleeping right now. It just turned 7 a.m. I hear some of their alarms going off, but let me show you the outside of the kitchen real quick. The door. Salud. I just made my coffee. It's the anabolic coffee. It's maple syrup, butter, salt. Ever since I learned about this, I haven't gone back. That shit is so fire. Honestly, I prefer the coffee over pre-workout, but I have my pre-workouts out there. I'll show you the kitchen real quick. Outside. It's pretty dope, bro. It is dope. Coming from where I was, my dad's house, and then getting my own spot definitely changed a lot, even if it is with roommates. My mindset, the psychology, every time I come home, every time I wake up, it's completely different. How I show up, it's completely different. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go do the Bible study real quick. Short little verse, pray, journal, and then we'll keep this day pushing. not many people will understand this, but bro, mindset is key. The reason I woke up at 6 a.m. is mindset, and I was able to get out of bed. The reason I'm pushing and making this vlog is mindset. The reason I'm hitting the gym on a Sunday when it's my off day is mindset. Some of y'all won't ever get that. And that's why you won't ever reach the level that you actually want. All right? It's all starts in here, your mind. And I know this is like, just, you may hear this every day, but I think people take it for granted. Look at this, bro. That's sick. It says the Sky Bridge. Oh, bro. Bro. That is crazy. But yeah, man, if you want to move forward in life, doggy, you gotta work on your mindset. You have to. Alright? So, yeah, heading down to the whip now. Going to hit the gym first. First thing. It's pretty cool. They got a study session, bro. This is so dope. This is my second week here, basically, at the apartments. And it's a really cool spot. It's very, like, scary. I'm not even gonna hold it. It's scary. Because there's shit like this. Yeah, bro. I'm glad that I chose these apartments, even though they're kind of ghetto. I'm not even gonna hold, because it's just student housing, bro. It's under new management. There's a bunch of shit that they're doing over here, construction. It's kind of scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not here to be comfortable. I feel like too many guys are comfortable, and I didn't care what I needed to get it done. But, dude, so I was willing to work at Chipotle and also the steakhouse and still apply to certain apartments to get out of just living with my pops, because I knew I needed to push myself in that capacity. In order to grow into an actual man, I need to be independent. There's no other way around it. And I'm so shocked that I waited this long, because in the last couple years, I've been trying different businesses and I've been failing again and again and again. And when you hit that wall, it's very hard to even think about different options. But yeah, man, I was like, do you have to kind of put your mind to something and then think about how can it get done now? How can it get done now? I always hear Andrew Tate say this, because I listen to a lot of his videos as well on YouTube. He says you need to do it now. And that forces you into action. Maybe it's not something you want to do, but it'll make something happen. Yesterday I made a post about the world and the mountains. So tectonic plates, they shift. And that's how you get mountains, that's how you get earthquakes in the world. Same thing with your life. It is that same shifting, it is that same agitation that happens when you start building, when you start creating, when you start growing into somebody you want to be. So in your fitness, it's almost like if you're fat, overweight, and you have some tits and you want to be shredded, you want to be ripped, you want to have veins running down. I'm telling you, bro, like, you have to shift and agitate the current mind, the current body, the current muscle to grow. And that's what it takes. So I was willing to do that. And I agitated myself so much, and I still continue to do it. I woke up this morning, 50 push-ups, cold shower. That was agitation. You know, the prayer and Bible, that's pretty easy. I enjoy talking with God, but that's still like discipline. Waking up at 6 a.m. is discipline. Pushing myself in my job is discipline. You know, pushing myself outside of my pop's house. This is all agitation. I was willing to do what it takes. And that's exactly what you need to do as well, whether it's in your fitness or another area of your life. I'm 24 years old. I'm trying to become the entire man. I'm trying to become this most disciplined version of myself, the best version of myself, who in all areas is continuously growing. That's the goal. I'm building myself. And in the process, I'm also taking you along the journey, right? So you can build yourself.
I want to help men build themselves, bro. That is the point. Fitness and abs and muscles is great. It feels amazing to be ripped and shredded. But if that's where you stop, bro, I've been the guy who's been ripped and shredded, but also a degenerate. A fucking degenerate, smoking weed every day, drinking, watching a bunch of porn, doing a bunch of bullshit. And if that's you, and you think muscles is gonna save you, I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. You have to work on yourself on the entirety of your life. That's why I created the Forge method, Forge. And I constantly talk about this. But we'll continue this. I'm gonna go ahead and start driving. We're hitting the gym. Again, it's race day. Super excited. Indy race, baby. Gotta see some fucking cars go fast. You can tell my energy shift after that coffee and cold shower, bro. It does, bro. It hits. We're gonna go get a pump. No pre-workout today, I don't think. Maybe I'll buy some. I don't know. But yeah, fasted workout right now, and then going straight to the race, and then straight into work shift. My last day at the steakhouse.
Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't phase me. I'm going. I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical.
A little bit.
I'm out in Central America. I need a break from hysteria. Park like the one with the carousel. I get it lit in your area. I'm locked to the vision, it couldn't be clear. You couldn't pay me to care enough. I dare you to hate me supreme with the sound through the stereo. So turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good in your area. My mama proud, she tearing up and it's going down. Got your girl aroused by these massive stacks like 100 pounds. Running big laps till the sun is down like 100 miles. Tinted frames on me leaning down. I'm winning now. Been a while, you ain't like me then, but how you like me now? Real one, if I hold you down, I'ma keep it there till we in the ground. Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me now. Treat it setback like a step back. Wave, I got the game in the vice grip. Way up when the virus clear. All my niggas on the flight list. Verbally gifted, take the plot and I twist it. Got it big lit. Sex with the incense, got my mind rents, won't stop, I'm relentless. I'ma need safety. Tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want a two-tone spaceship. No smoke screen daily, so the stress don't phase me. I want a girl for the mouthpiece, so bright that it light on my face. Your shawty just call me a fave, cause she like my character traits. I never stop for a break. I put a lock on the game. I put a stock in my name, but I give a fuck about the fame. I took a bite of the life and it tastes so exquisite. It feel like you do when you look in my pendant. Hopeless romantic, my
Dude, I have the meanest fucking cramp in this area right here, right below the ab, lower in the middle, bro. Is so mean. And I don't know, I kind of have been dealing with it, but not necessarily in that spot. Today is really bad, but it's all right. We're gonna eat this breakfast real quick, the sushi, grab and go. Quick hack, bro, sushi is amazing. We're just gonna eat this real quick. The Forge method is Forge. Fitness is the foundation. So me working out, me eating the sushi right now is me keeping my fitness as the foundation. Eating clean, moving my body right. But it doesn't stop there, bro. It doesn't stop there. You need to build the entire man. And this is what I was missing from your habits, your mindset, your training, and your nutrition. And this is a concept, mindset, habits, training, nutrition, I learned from a mentor, this guy named John Mark, crazy killer. And when I started applying it into my life, I started dropping my own bad habits. I was a pothead for like 7 years. And last year was a very intense year. So fitness was the foundation. And I started ordering my morning. I did a morning routine this morning, right? My push-ups, my cold showers, my journal, my prayer. And then from there, relentlessly execute on your goals. You have to relentlessly execute, right? You can't just say this shit and not do it. You must relentlessly execute on fitness, on your morning routine, on your other goals. Have God in your life, which is the G. God over everything, because without him, it's like building a house on sand. It doesn't last. And evolve and evaluate is the E. I need to constantly be looking at my days. What could I do better? How can I improve for next week, for tomorrow? All this stuff. That's fire. That's why so many people are fat, so many people are obese, even with businesses. Entrepreneurs, they don't know how to keep their body in shape, which is a problem. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I love business. I love entrepreneurship. So I speak to those kinds of men because I am that person. I am him. We're going to head over to the race. I bought parking, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to walk there. We're going to get some good clips, try to film a bit and show y'all like this IndyCar race. Is the first time that I have ever been to something like this. And I'm super excited because I love fast cars. I love driving. I love like just the feeling of being in an engine that roars. And these race cars are racing 180 miles per hour in this one little area with the stadium that I lived in. It's only 35 mile per hour limit ever in that. And they totally eliminated it, built a whole track. It's dope as fuck. Oh, that's fine. Parking was a scam, dude. Hola, Beto. Say what's up. De carros. Yo, carro. De carreras. Yeah. Yeah, man. What's up, Simon? Hola. Say hi. Yo. All right, let's go, man. This is the steakhouse I was at. Literally, I was here last night, dude. Those are the teas from last night. But yeah, all right, let's go. Parking was a scam. We're gonna just walk there from the steakhouse because it's closer. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm excited, dude. The whip's right there. So we're basically on shift right afterwards. We'll just walk back. Dude, I'm stoked. It's 10:30. Race starts in 30 minutes. It's gonna take me like that is the exact amount of time to get over there. But yeah, bro, this is the steakhouse. This is also my last day, which is wild, bro. It's wild. I made it out. I made it out of the steakhouse, and it's on to the next thing. You understand? Like, no matter what job you get, if you hate it, it's you. All right? It's you, most likely. Because any job that I have gotten, I've always hit a point where I despised that job. I hated that job. But I'm telling you, bro, it's you, because you have to be the one who says like, all right, I got myself here. I can get myself out, and I'll do whatever it takes. And that's my exact mindset right now. Even with the other job that I started, like I will hit that point. I will hit that breaking point. And it's all about what you do. Like, do you have faith that you can do whatever it is that you want to do? Whether that's, imagine if you're making progress, then you feel happy, you feel satisfied in your business. You're making progress in your physique. You're making progress in your mindset, in your spirit, in your relationships. You wouldn't feel this feeling of feeling stuck. But every time you get too comfortable, too complacent, you're staring at the view too long, you get that same feeling again and again. But I'm gonna go ahead and start
Big vibes.
walking over there so I can
Look,
I can get there
I'm
in
up
time.
on my pledge, bitch. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in the backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bullshit. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like paint. I gotta bless her. Niggas talk a whole lot, know it damn well they really can't press us. I notated on leaflet. I'm really up a few levels with it. Like way out the way from them. Can't see me, you can't meddle with us. E&J in my Earl Grey hood bunched up with the cheese eggs and a dumb face. No stunner shade still turned up. Been had it poppin' in broad day, that's Avi. Flower child from the sun rays, but I run fade, got a punch drunk. My providence, they don't love us, they rather treat us like an animal. They wonder why we on Abe shit, escaping shit, I'm off the cannabis. Middle fingers in tandem, going tantrum, yelling fuck 12 with a big smile, young fan.
Thank you for the gift of life in the great state of Texas. During this moment, we pause to lift up our brave men and women serving around the globe.
Split up some with my battery rap. Every day like it's a holiday. My shit shit on dumb flame till the wheels fall. I'm on road rage.
In Jesus' name.
I've been on the run. My third eye open. Kill emotion. For the sun. I've been on the run. My third eye open. Yeah. Hey, fuck the ceiling. I've been living out the moon roof with it. I'm in tune with my senses. Kill the tune with my sentence every time. Yeah, I've been in the mood, got a feeling. What we doing, got a human. They ain't used to a nigga like me. To the pledge when
All right, so I'm about to finish this vlog out pretty much. I'm here back at the steakhouse and I'm about to get ready. Got a shift here in about 20 minutes. I am so glad I went to the IndyCar race. That was so cool. I'm stoked. I have a couple clips I'm gonna put in. But bro, I mean, seeing those cars hit 180, 190, 200, zooming past you first person, it's different than on the screen. It feels mad different. You know, pretty girls everywhere, fast cars everywhere. It's a man's dream, dude. It's a man's dream. I feel like if you have 2 balls and some testosterone, you love fast cars, you love pretty girls, you love this stuff, right? This is just natural to a man, I feel like. You love guns, you love this shit, bro. A business, building, creating. This is the life of a man. This is the ideal life of a man. Always working, always moving. I don't think men were just made and built to smoke weed on Hawaii and surf all day. If that's you, great. But you're not who my channel is for. My channel is for the builders because I am a builder. Now, I want to kind of just end this vlog off. I mean, most people after that event is going to go home and just chill the rest of the day. Even if I wasn't working here, I would still be working some form or capacity. I would constantly be trying to push my life forward because my goals are so big. I am working here at the steakhouse as a server. This is my last day here. And I want to finish up what I was talking about the Forge method earlier and how this kind of applies in your life, especially coming after that race and seeing there was a clear winner, there was a clear loser. There are winners and there are losers in life. And if you see yourself as a loser, if you see yourself with loser habits, loser friends, in a loser job that you just don't like, a loser physique, a loser mindset, bro, you are the definition of a loser. And there is a winner. There is winner habits. There's winner mentality. There is winner friends. There's winner everything that you get to go out and get. Don't let people tell you, you define what winning and losing is in your life. You define what success is in your life. Bro, on that racetrack, there is one winner. There was one guy, and he fucking earned it. It was really between the first and the second place, and they were going ham, bro. Ham. It was a great race. But you don't get second place and then, oh, well, I'm still a winner. You got second. You didn't win. There are winners and there are losers, bro. And in life, it is a race. There are other men that want what you want. There are other men that would kill to be in your position. I heard this example from Andrew Tate. If you gave some man a button to push and he would get $100 million, but you over there across the phone would die, most people are pushing that button. They would kill. They would kill. And you have to have this mentality. Life is hard. But that's why I want to build hard men. That's why I need to become hard. That's why I'm building a business. That's why I was working multiple jobs. That's why I was pushing it in the gym. That's why I am constantly building and creating am disciplining myself, because it is hard men that survive hard times. If you really care about your family, if you really care about making yourself into somebody who is going to stand for what's right, you need to be a complete man in all facets. You need to be able to be aggressive and go after the things that you know will make you a winner. And just most men, they're not going to. That's the truth. But this video isn't for them. Apply structure and discipline into your life, dog. That's the basis of it. It's structure and discipline that will start with, it's the easiest to start in your fitness. Hit the gym, eat real food, drop the shitty habits. Make sure that you're improving yourself as a man, ordering your morning, having God into your life, and evolving and evaluating. That is the Forge method. That is a method that I created. And you can have it. Take it. Use it. Implement it. Your problem isn't information. The problem that you have is the execution on that information. You know how I know that? Because that was my problem. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I knew the weed I was smoking every day probably wasn't the best. I knew that the shit that I was doing at night probably wasn't the best. I knew that the alcohol I was drinking probably wasn't the best. I knew that shit. Yeah, I still did it. I hope this message moved you in some form or way. I'm ending the vlog pretty much here. I don't think I'm gonna film after work. I already showed you all the apartment a little bit. There's no need for me to do that again. Monday, tomorrow, it's a new week. I'm excited. I'm off of the other job as well. Ending the night here. It's my last night as a server here. The goal is not to go backwards. I could always come back. I'm not scared of leaving a job. I'm not scared. The jobs will always be there. But what will not always be there is my age, 24 years old. Time. I won't ever get this time back. Opportunity. Opportunity costs. What are you waiting on? One-on-one link down below. Book a call. Calendar if you're interested in the coaching. We'll work one-on-one, build you out a custom training plan, meal plan, and hold you accountable. My DMs are always open. I'm always posting on Instagram. If you wanna reach me, that's the way to do it. I appreciate y'all. Stay dangerous. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye for now.